Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Great Taz, and today we got a game review. So why don't we just get on with it and get right into that game review. Today we're going to be reviewing Tactics Ogre Reborn. I chose this one because I really enjoyed the original Tactic Ogres game series, which really started in 1993. When you look back through and do like a Google search, you get a bunch of them. And the first one that you can come across is Ogre Battles, the March of the Black Queen. It was redone as a limited edition. This was done by Quest Games, and which is Enix Games in North of America. As we all know now that Square merged with Enix Games, and now it's Square Enix, and they have continued on making some of the really awesome games that they all have, the Final Fantasy series and stuff like that. But today is all about Tactics Reborn. Now, this game is available on the PS4 and 5. You can download it through Steam, and you can buy it for the Nintendo Switch by via either downloading it or getting a hard copy. Now, you can get a hard copy on the PS5 and 4. Of course, Steam, we all know, is a downloaded item. So, in that terms, basically, you gotta worry about that a little bit. Um, Now, I don't have any gameplay for said game via because I own it on the Nintendo Switch because I originally played it way back on the Super Nintendo when I played all these games. So I didn't play any of these. The only tactic game, this is a turn-based tactic RPG. So the original ones I played were on the Super Nintendo and then the PlayStation, and then they were on the Game Boy Advance and PlayStations and Nintendo systems. So they've been on very different ones. This one, of course, is available on Steam, which can be downloaded. Now here is the Steam page, as you can see right here. You can get it at by looking at Tactics Ogre Reborn, and this is what you will get. So for the little bit of the gameplay we're going to go through here, we're going to go through their trailer, which is also can be found on Square Enix's own webpage at store.na.square-enix.games.com. You can also buy this right there. And this is where you can find the PlayStation 4, 5, and Nintendo Switch ones easier. So let's go ahead and play the trailer.
The crown jewel of fantasy tactical RPGs returns. Tactics Ogre Reborn. Lead a party of resistance fighters as the daring hero Denim Pavel, alongside his sister Katua and childhood friend Vice. Denim is Valeria's last hope.
Always an eye for an eye. This war will never end.
Your adventure begins with a test of personality and your allegiance to one of the Valerian gods. Choose wisely. These answers will influence your path. Immerse yourself in a compelling storyline where the decisions you make will alter the fate of those around you and shift the course of Valeria's history.
A good oath. Forgive our mistrust, Lord Knight.
Fight thrilling strategic battles against a sea of relentless foes. Prepare for combat by carefully selecting your party. Outfit them with loot acquired on your adventure. The class-wide level management system gives you the power to experiment with endless combinations. Harness the unique Chariot Tarot system to rewind a doomed battle and revise your strategy. Reborn and deeper than ever, dive into a tale filled with choices that will determine the conclusion of your unforgettable journey. Tactics Ogre Reborn.
All right, there you have it. I'm just going to let this play in the background a little bit, and we're going to actually talk about it. As you can see here, there's a lot of other games that Square Enix has put out. The Octopath series, Octopath Traveler, and Octopath Traveler 2, and many more. But we're not talking about this. We're talking about Tactic Ogre Reborn. They do also have an announcement trailer and a story trailer, which we could look at those too in a moment. But we're going to replay this one and talk a little bit about the game. Now, it is a tactical system, as you can see here. It is turn-based. and your characters do get experience as you go. There's training rooms that you can also go ahead and get into to help train those up. Now, the characters, you have three main characters. That would be Danim, right? He is your primary character. He is the character you will be playing. He will be in all required battles. His decisions that you make for him actually dictate how this story goes. This is one of the big things about the Tactics series that they've done is your choices. This is even before Fable, folks. Your choices matter. All right. So the choices you make will and can break the game for you in the long run. So you have to be careful with your decisions because one bad decision can turn around and make a whole thing of, go the wrong way. The game could end a lot sooner than you would actually expect. So there is that. So you have to pay attention to your choices. So choices do matter within this game, which make it very unique, kind of like Fable. Your choices matter. So we're just going to continue to run this through here for one more time. And as you can see here, there's a lot of going on in this game. It's a really good and fun, interesting, and I enjoy this so much. And it's why I chose to do um, a review on this game because of the vastness of this game. Now, again, I own this on Steam, so I don't have any actual gameplay that I can show you. Or not Steam, I own it on the Switch, so I don't have a capture device on my computer so I can play it and show you some of the gameplay. But what you're seeing in this video is actual gameplay. So it is. There's not much that they left out when they made this trailer. The launch trailer, they show a lot of the gameplay. And if you've seen any of the Square Enix Tactics game, like Final Fantasy Tactics, the Octopath Travel, they all are very similar in their systems. And even though the graphics aren't, this Final Fantasy 14 stuff, which it looks like almost live action, it is superior in the graphics too for the stuff. So as you can see here, I do have multiple pages open. You have a whole thing about the game if you just look up tactics-og.square-enix games.com, and you can find a lot of information in here. Like there's a variety of decisions that the player decisions will change how the story unfolds. And as you can see here, here is a port of the thing talking about making two different decisions, and you can see how they were changed. There will be sacrifices and ambition and greed rule, while docs and swine serve. So it all depends on how you answer some of your questions, depends on how it goes. So you have multiple endings. You can go through and make all the decisions on number one all the way through, and then you can make all the decisions all the way down to one except for the last one to make it two, and you get a totally different ending. So there is multiple endings in this game. You see there's all kinds of maps here showing, these are some of the in-game maps, and there's some of the effects. These are your main characters, like you said. This one will be your primary character that you take care of. These will be like guest characters where you won't directly control them. You can't, you can equip them with gear, but you can't do other things like change their classes and stuff like that. So they will always be the same class. Katiana will be a healer, and Vice will be actually a fighter or a warrior. But Denim, you can change his class at any point in time. And as you can see here, this is some of the features they've added. They are different from the original game. They have changed some of the layout, but it is still really, really beautiful. And as you can see, here is you got a premium and a standard edition. The premium edition is a digital only for Steam and the PlayStation. And then you have your basic, which you can get on digital through PlayStation, Switch, or Steam, or you can get a physical copy, which I've done on your PlayStation 4 or 5 and your Nintendo Switch. So here is the Steam page. Of course, Steam has a lot of different pictures you can go through, and this just shows you a lot of the different stuff. So if you want to look more into the game, you can always come here to Steam and look up Tactics Ogre Reborn and see a lot of the pictures right there, as you can see. And then, of course, right back to the video, which we've already viewed once before. This is a 2-minute video. So we can sit here and watch this one also. But it's going to give you basically the same thing that their other ones we already looked at will already show you. So it just gives you some of the backstory. And these games are really, really awesome, and I can't say enough about them. So it's just that if I would have to say my review on this game is a very positive. I would suggest if you like art, turn-based tactics, and or strategy games, this would be right up your wheelhouse, and this is something you definitely should want to get your hands on. Now, it currently is full price right now still. It has not gone on sale, but when it does, I would definitely pick it up on sale, and even if you can swing the full price, go for it. This game is great. I enjoyed this. I played this game multiple times when it was out on the Super Nintendo. Played it through multiple different playthroughs, and I am still working on it on my Switch because I do a lot more here on the PC now, but I still do it and I still have fun with it. So this is by far a really good game, and I do highly suggest a playthrough and a pickup of the game. So there's going to be a lot through here. Again, it's different, gonna be different. It is an RPG, tactical RPG strategy, turn-based game, and your decisions do matter. So again, it was based off the original 2010 release of the Tactics Org system. If it's something you really like, I suggest picking it up because it's worth every penny. It is on Steam. They do have the premium edition and the basic edition right here. It is worth everything, every penny. You can get it. I love this game. I can't say enough about it. I would give it a 91 out of 100 overall. So this is a really fun game. I suggest. I mean, watch some of the videos. I'm pretty sure you can find quite a few YouTube videos out there on said game. So it's worth the time to take a look. If you liked this video, which I hope you did, please take a moment to click that like button. And while you're down there, you can leave me a comment also. If you're not subscribed and you want to keep up to date with more of my game reviews like this one, World of Tank replays, Minecraft playthroughs, Let's Plays, and tutorials, make sure that you click that subscription button. And if you want to get notifications for all those, even only one of them is in your warehouse, make sure you click that notification bell, changing it from personalized to all to get notifications of all my uploads. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a game that I will see you on the battlefield for, but I do hope that you pick it up. I do hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please come back in here, leave a comment, and tell me your thoughts. I'll see you again soon. This is Great Taz saying, time to be reborn.